Nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. But none of us really have quiet evenings alone nowadays, do we? Because we're all living in a virtual world where we're simultaneously connected whilst being disconnected. So people like myself, hello, it's your buddy Warshak here, can talk about comic books, we can play computer games, we can have the illusion of being connected all night long, baby, whilst never actually leaving our rooms. It's something which really was crystallised for me by reading this ridiculous fart joke in comic book form from Keen Spot. So this is about a bunch of, I guess they're adults of indeterminate age playing a computer game online where they get to have fart guns and act like twits. There's lots of fart jokes, as you might expect. There's lots of talk about I'm gassed out and you should fart more, talk less. Okay, but there was a joke at the end of the book which really hit home quite hard, right? And it was this joke here. Let's see if I can. There we go. See the guy there on the far right? I'm actually 56 years old. Oh, that hit home. And this attractive looking young girl here is probably not a girl. She might even be older than him. This comic book, right, it was a throwaway fart joke from beginning to end. Yeah, it really crystallised the idea in my mind that we're living in a strange virtual reality world today where all of us feel like we're connected to each other, but we're not really, are we? You can't be connected to other people if you're talking to yourself, like I'm doing right now, in an empty room. If the world is ever going to change, it's not going to change online. The real world is out there, right? And when I'm thinking about real world issues like Brexit not happening in the UK today, I start to understand why Brexit isn't happening. And why the change you thought you were going to get with Trump is also not happening. It's because we are all stuck inside playing computer games, talking on YouTube like I'm doing right now, rather than going outside, getting together, collectivising in groups, and actually doing something that matters. So whilst I did have a bit of a giggle at this comic book, the crystallised idea in my mind as I wrap up this very short video review is that if the world is ever going to change, if we're ever going to get connected again, we need to put the shoes on, put down these smart devices and get outside into the real world. It's a decent comic book, it's funny, it's a fart joke. Okay, that's it for me for the time being. I'll be back later with some probably some more reactions to the ongoing collapse of the MCU with the Captain Marvel debacle. There's a video which I've already recorded, which will have probably wider circulation than this video, because it's about Cheesy Brie, basically admitting that the entire point of the Captain Marvel movie is to promote intersectional feminism. You'd think that she'd be smart enough not to mention that, but she's mentioned it. Oops. I'll probably put out that video. What day is it today? Thursday. Put it out Friday morning. So look out for that. Okay, that's it for me for the time being. Thanks for checking out this video review. Fartnite. It's quite funny. Cheers. Take care, and I'll catch you all later. I need to go outside now.